I'm not going to even try to do a synopsis or whatever because I don't even know. But okay, so we return to Wretched Epoch or to the Belle Epoch.
But after sexual holocaust, so there's gonna be a part of a connection. So you need to explain it to me so I can understand. I'm sorry, because my character came from that scenario.
No, not yet.
Okay.
We'll we'll discuss that in a bit, or maybe we can start with you. I don't know.
You're the game master.
Well, we can start with that, but in that case,
No, maybe it's not better not to start with me. Whatever, just start with the other ones. Probably start with Alistair because he's the new
yeah, you should introduce
character.
the character as well. Um, Ron, would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah, sure. Alistair Stein. He's the inheritor of a crime family in London, I suppose, or somewhere in the wherever we need to be. And he's a big fat guy. He likes to experiment on things and people. Big bald head. Look, think Kingpin from the Spider-Man comics.
Okay, this is supposed to be in Paris, but that's not a problem. You can have started your career or criminal career in London, and then you moved to
Made my
Paris.
way, yeah.
Uh, Okay, so let's have an explanation for that. How long do you want to have been in Paris, or just
I say I've been there for a little while trying to do some research or something.
mhm, okay. And Sauvage, do you remember? Uh,
Yeah, I got him all written. He's all started and everything. He was basically he was a student who'd
yeah.
got involved in a consulting capacity and ended up having dealings with the Apostles of Pain. And in order to sack them and save his own hide or his
hmm
ass
Both.
from the Apostles, he basically donate sacrifices to them.
hmm
So he's been going finding ladies of the night, homeless people, just victims that he can prey upon and clean them up a bit and to the apostles in order to stop the apostles from consuming him.
Okay, so let's start with you. And let's say that you are prowling the streets looking for a new potential victim to feed the apostles.
Excellent.
Do a search roll.
Okay. Magic box. And rolled a 14 plus 3, that's 17.
That's good. Okay,
Um,
so you notice that someone is following you. There's a man following you, and he has been after you for a while. You were unsure about that, but now you are absolutely certain the man
don't
is coming
recognize
at
him before.
you. No, you have never seen him.
No, not seen him before. What is it night time?
Yeah, I assume that you do that always by night.
Yeah. Right. I'm wondering if that is one of the and the oh
It doesn't look
yes,
like a cop, so
it looks like a car.
no, it doesn't look like a
It
cop.
doesn't look like what
Yeah,
does it
he's
actually look like, this person following me?
so he's well, he looks like a scholar actually. He's well dressed and he wears glasses and he's like a kind of a slim
Oh,
man.
does he look French?
Yeah, he looks French.
He does. I wonder if he'd be missed. Um, ah, I'm gonna try and I think I might hail a cab actually. Is I make a roll for that? Is that an acquisition roll?
I don't know what you asked before, so I can.
To
I
hail
want
for a cab.
Oh, a
cab.
cab.
If you
Yeah,
hail, just
a
I guess
carriage.
not.
Yeah. You can just hail for a cab.
Hail for a carriage. Yes.
Okay, so after a couple of minutes, a carriage stops right next to you. But wait,
Excellent. Marshall.
so you stopped, right? Obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
When you stopped, the
Oh,
man didn't stop. He
see, when
kept
in
on,
doubt,
yeah,
sacrifice a cabbie.
he kept on coming towards you.
Guy's coming to.
Yeah. Are you going to do something or just wait for
I'm
them?
going to get into the carriage and say to the driver.
You're going to enter the carriage? That's that what you said?
Yeah, yeah. And I'll
Okay.
get the driver to drive.
Okay, so you went, but at the time that the carriage stopped, the man was already close to you.
How close?
Uh, like about 1 meter from you.
Wow. I'm wondering if I can hit him close with my I've got what it is. Must have a gun of some description. Yeah, he's got small arms, so I presume he has a gun or a knife or something.
Small arms is for pistols, so
Yeah, yeah. I'll take I'll put a bullet in him or draw a pistol and say that is far enough.
he
Why
stops.
are you following me?
He
Yeah, it's more
stops.
of a threat, really,
Okay, he stops.
guy. And I'm like, why are you following me?
I just want to have a conversation with you, Mr. Sauvage. Monsieur Sauvage.
How do you know my name?
Because well, because I know your name. Your name is well known.
It's it was at one point.
Do, do not worry, I am not a policeman.
Well, you better explain yourself before unload my pistol into you, sir.
Do not do that because I'm not alone here.
Oh, okay. What?
I'm here to help you.
Oh, interesting.
I know you have some problems. You've had some problems, and I represent an organization that is interested in you and your recent findings, and so we need to help you before, so you can help us.
So you'll scratch my if I'll scratch yours.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yes. Shall we go for a drink somewhere, perhaps? Or
Sure, why not? There's a nice bar close by.
I'm a bit concerned that you know my name. I wonder what you know. Obviously,
Uh,
not.
well, you probably should not talk about those things here.
No. I think we should find somewhere quieter than a bar.
Or
I have a hovel.
maybe the fact that it's not quiet could be good, but well, um,
You look at my
you don't
hovel.
your hovel. Okay, so you
I
can.
have a hovel. Yes,
Okay, but where is your hovel?
my hovel is it's basically far from the sewers, probably, and it is literally like a fucking dead bill. He doesn't want an address. He's been trying to live off the grid. He's so shocked.
You went. Woo.
Okay,
Right.
perhaps we can go someplace else. uh, I'm staying at an hotel room, so you probably could go there.
My hovel isn't smelly. Not, it's not. You know, it's just poor lodgings away from the hustle and bustle, really. But yes, a
Yes.
hotel's fine if you like.
Okay, so let's use your cab since you called it.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so you enter the cab and you go straight to the hotel where he's staying. It's not really a nice hotel,
Well,
but
I'm
it's
a
a
bit
it's a, it's
mindful of the time. If the apostles here, I need to offer them something.
Mhm.
I don't really want it to be this dude. But I presume he
But
knows.
do you know if they're coming for you every night, or you just have
No.
that in your
Well,
head?
Savage was sort of stashed in places, wasn't he? So I don't know if it's anyone recently. Is that an acquisition role?
I don't know. I've lost it.
He
Uh,
he sort of had dens where he was kidnapping people and
yes, he was. I'm not sure if he was really under threat or not, but he believed he was. So
hit back to the apostles and would just drag out the first hostage he saw. It was like, take this one. She's clean and wholesome. Take you. Not that I would know. It's for you, Mr. Apostle.
okay. Anyway, so you arrive at the hotel and let me check something here. Okay, so the man introduces himself. He says, "My name is Dr. Romer. Um, and I represent something called the Veil Society, or in French, I don't know. Let's check.
La Société, I think
Let's-
it's written somewhere.
Société du Veil, I think that's du Veil. Um,
Go with that.
it has come to my knowledge that you have some recent problems with an artifact. Not the
Mm.
artifact itself, but a few entities that inhabited.
It's yes, I am bound to. In order to save my soul, I have to give them. I must appease them.
And has that been working?
Yes,
Yes, you are still alive. So
I'm still alive. I'm still here.
and that's an interesting
I'm
thing.
But it's hard work, and if they're not satisfied, they take it out on me. And
Mhm.
that has happened rarely, though, because I've managed to satisfy them. But unfortunately, this has made me possibly wanted around Paris.
Yes,
Though
I'm sure you are.
I've been careful in targeting people that won't be missed.
Yes, that's an interesting thing because as far as we know, most people who had been in contact with that object have been killed by the entities. So
Well,
you had
that's because they haven't fulfilled their bargained with them. They can be bargained with. But the bargains are, well, soul destroying in themselves.
Mhm,
I
yes.
didn't want to kill him, but in order to appease the apostle, that is what I have to do.
Now, are you prepared to do that for the rest of your life?
I have no choice. That's what
Um,
I'm bound by. I am
maybe there
bound.
is a choice. That's
Well,
what
I'll
we.
tell you what, you do the bargaining on my behalf if you wish.
No, not really. That's not really the issue now. We are trying to find some way to deal with this issue, but in a different way. Uh, I'm
Banishment.
yeah, yes, something like that.
I've been looking into ritual. I do know I've studied the occult, but I'm not Giardo as such. I have a keen interest in search, but unfortunately, it's been delayed. My has been in appeasing these creatures rather than punishing. But if you can help with that, I would be in. The thing is, am I then indebted to you?
Yes,
Oh.
well, I don't exactly have an answer to you, but I would like to help. I would like to try to help if you want to.
Please, I don't to murder. It's hard work, if anything else.
Yes,
I
and
live in, for God's sake.
obviously, eventually you will fail. There will be a day that you can find a
Exactly.
victim
You
or
can
something like
only
that.
do this for so long, and it's been. I don't know. I'm sure they just love the whole game of it. And they love to watch us mortals suffer.
Yes, of course, they are demons, so that's part of their thing. Very well. So I'm trying to find some people that might be interested in joining this and trying to find a solution for this problem.
Yes. In the meantime, I must go feed my captive.
Yes, of course. So I'll let you take care of that for tonight, and
Hopefully, yes, this might be the last time. I've been stashing them in places unknown, I hope, in secluded spots, and then I clean them up and present them to the apostles, who then, well, I get involved after that.
yes, I understand. Do you need anything right now? Money or something?
No, I need no money. No, I'm quite happy in my hovel. It's what I do. It's the least I deserve for my sins. I live in a hovel. You know, one day I might be, if you're willing to help. But then I wonder, what will you ask of me? Suppose it can't be anything worse than what I'm already doing.
No, certainly not. Our our goal is to keep events like this secret, to cover them up, so that
Yes, well, then I'm quite good. Well, you have to probably be hung by now, by the authorities. I've I have made quite a name for myself. I was amazed to hear my name be uttered. Actually, I constantly see the headline "Savage strikes again."
very well. So I will probably tomorrow I will look for you again. I'll try to have some good
Thank
news
you,
to tell
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir. I suppose, and then I'll what you'll want in return.
Okay,
Still, I must go feed my offerings.
Frankenstein.
So Savage goes off into the night to anoint and find that whoever he's got stuff is in his hovel or wherever it is, and prepare his victim for this evening's offering.
Mr. Stein, what would you be doing at this time of the night? No sound.
He's muted.
Yeah, he's still
Mr.
muted.
Stein, you're muted, sir.
Okay, okay.
He's
No,
not
that's
anymore.
fine.
My space bar is in the group chat window, and it wasn't working. There we go. He's probably in town, trying to set up some connections for for the drug trade from London. So in the evening time, he would probably be out on the town or at some club or whatever, high profile. And he's also scoping out for people that he can abduct and do experiments on, things like that, typical mad scientist stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Um, so you probably have heard about what is happening in Paris in the last latest days. There's someone that has been kidnapping prostitutes and hobos.
Waifs and strays.
And so you know about that.
This is not Jack the Ripper all over again.
No, it's not.
Well, it wasn't me unless they were lobotomized.
Yeah, no, it's not. It wasn't you.
Oh yeah, I might check that out if it can give me some kind of profit as an intriguing thing that's going on, especially since I go skulking around as it is. I might try to lean into that maybe while I'm out, try to see if I can get some information from people or what maybe they've seen.
You'll only hear the bloody.
So do a streetwise roll.
Oh man. Yeah, 2+. So yeah, no.
So you didn't your connections didn't find anything about any clues about the person who has been probably doing this, but someone told you that you're not the only person interested in that, and there's a strange man. Well, not strange in the sense that he doesn't belong in this kind of underworld. A guy that looks like a upper middle class man that has been asking questions about the same subject.
I'm gonna try and find this guy, check him out, see what he's doing. Why is he poking his nose? You know.
So it's not very difficult to find him then. The guy sticks out in this crowd. After a while, you find him. He's very well dressed, and he looks like a doctor or something. Looks like
But not a mad one.
no, not a mad one, not a mad scientist, just an intellectual.
They don't look as crazy as me, huh?
No, it just looks like a weakling. And so you find him having a drink in a local cafe.
I'll offer to buy him around, see what he's got to say, what he's doing, what he's
Okay, so
looking for exactly.
you buy him around. So he introduces himself. I just said his name. I can't remember the name anymore. What was it? Romer. Yeah.
Yeah.
He introduces himself. It says his name is Romer, Dr. Romer, from the Sorbonne.
Well, Dr. Romer, what is it that you're looking for exactly?
Oh, well, I found it already. I was
What
looking
is it?
for uh, a a suspect, a person that I believe has been committing all those crimes.
Then why don't you just turn him in?
Hmm, that wasn't the reason why I was stalking him. I'm interested in what happened to this man. It's an interesting story. If you have the time, I can tell you about it.
Sure.
Did you introduce yourself as well?
Yeah. Alistair Stein. Tell him I'm in the shipping business.
Well, it's an interesting story. Do do you by any chance are interested in history or the occult? Maybe. I know that many people are interested in that nowadays.
I've actually got skill in the occult.
So yeah, okay. So you are interested in that. You probably never heard about this because it's not really a very relevant relic, but there is something called the Pyramid of Pain. It was a, I'm not sure what to call it, a device, I guess, um, that was custom made for a German occultist not long ago. It was about 50 years ago. Um, and the purpose was to create something that would call a group of entities, group of what shall we call them? Demons, I guess. This man, this occultist, he had a small sect in his hometown in Germany, and he was able to perform some kind of rituals and according to his own memories, he established a connection with the other side and with a group of demons that were, how shall we call them, the succubus and incubus. Eventually, it led to the destruction of all his sect. They all died. Himself, he also died. But the object that he ordered stayed behind, and the demons were connected to it. He called it the Pyramid of Pain. Pain because those demons are lustful, but also sadists. They they uh, they torture their victims. And well, I was interested in this pyramid. I had been looking for it for some time, and but some people found it before I grabbed it. One of the well, actually, a small group of criminals that that were released. They were part of the commune of the Paris commune. They had been uh, they had been sentenced to death, and they were about to be killed, shot to death. When they were saved to do some kind of job for the law, and after that, a local criminal found out about what had happened, and he hired them to search for this pyramid and to deliver it to him. And that's how this story began because they found it. They did found it, but they were too curious, and well, at least one of them was able to use the pyramid because this pyramid is like a puzzle box, so it has a kind of a secret, and if you move the pieces, yeah, like that. If you move the pieces in the correct order, it opens a gate to the other side, and the demons are able to move to our realm. And that's what happened to this Monsieur Julien Sauvage. But he's a smart man, and then a very amoral man. He has no qualms about doing evil to save his own skin. So he has been delivering these lost souls, these poor people, to the demons to save his own life. And that's the story. I don't know if you believe me. This is kind of strange, but this is what has been happening.
Well, I'm absolutely interested in the story about the Pyramid of Pain, and I'd like to find out more about that actually, or even see if I could help.
Well, the pyramid itself, I don't know what I did to it. I think they tried to destroy it. I lost I lost it. I lost it now. I don't know, but I can. Well, I found Musée Sauvage. So if you'd like to know more about it, yeah, I think we can. I also know you, Mr. Stein. I know I've heard about you.
Sure, I'd like to meet this Sauvage.
Well, I arranged to meet him tomorrow, and I've been looking for other people to help us. Uh, maybe you can help us, perhaps. I know you have some
Indeed.
connections in the city, so that might be. Okay, so let's fast forward to the other day. The next day, Dr. Romer meets Dr. Stein, and he tells you that he knows about the location where you can find Musu Sauvage, and that is probably waiting for him. So
It is awful.
at his oval, yes.
Now,
All
probably
right,
have
I'll
a
head there. Sorry.
well-deserved nap after his nighttime activities.
Yeah, so you solved your problems in
He
the.
tends to sleep during the day and probably wake around, I don't know, 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, so probably they will wake you up.
Yeah. Do I
Okay,
hear a knock?
yeah,
Oh,
someone knocks at your hovel.
who the devil could that be? Maybe. I opened the door cautiously.
Okay, so you open the door and you see not just one person but two. One of them, you know him, it's Dr. Romer from last night. But
Oh,
there's another man.
Mr. Right. Ah, right. And who is this you bring with you? Come inside. I can put the kettle on.
This is Dr. Stein. I think he can help us.
Oh, well, let me have my coffee. Would you like a coffee?
Yes, of
Please.
course.
Yeah, I can put. Yeah, you'll have to forgive the basic. It's basic. This is my hovel. Uh, There's a bed. There's a stove. Much it really, and a latrine, obviously, but I wouldn't go in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have sorry state that you see before me. I don't know Mr. Stein at all. Can he help me in?
Let's hope he
Um,
can.
I'm learned in the occult, and I might be able to help you, depending on what you
What?
need, I guess.
Well, what do I do in return? It's very nice that people take pity upon my dilemma, but I can't help what is in it for you, Dr. Roma.
Well, as I said
Bring
before, I want this to be solved, this problem to be solved, and I want you to stop killing people, among other things. So that's one good reason.
stop killing people. I asked nothing. I did for this. I
Yes, well,
suppose in a way I did.
I am not. I am not.
Mixing with the wrong people, but
I understand your problem, but well, I'll try to explain this. The purpose of this organization to which I belong is to keep supernatural and paranormal phenomena hidden from the general public.
well, yes, in that respect, we're kind of in the same business.
Yeah, so right now, yeah, but but your actions to save your skin right now are kind of dangerous. to our purposes.
Yes, they bloody are. I'm a
So
wanted man. I mean, how do I know you're not going to turn me in?
turn you into whom?
Bounty on my head. The authorities.
I have no interest in that. We have no interest in that. The authorities are not our concern. Our concern is to hide the truth.
I did
The
think
truth is
about
dangerous.
leaving Paris and heading off overseas, perhaps to the Americas.
Well, you can do that, and I would be glad if you did it, but you know
Yes,
that
but the crossing
that
on.
will not solve your problem. They
No,
will,
no, they will find me, and then
yeah, they will find you.
and then more innocents would have to die, and I
Of,
think
Now,
that
of course, if you want to do that, we will be able to arrange that and to move you to somewhere else where you can do your thing.
It'd be someone else's problem.
Yes, and be someone
oh,
else's
no,
problem.
I
I will recommend that you move to the United States. That's a good place to kill people and not be found.
I thought about somewhere big, either that or the Africas, perhaps.
Yes, the Africas. Yes,
Crossing is so long, and the voyage treacherous, and to appease the apostles wherever I may be. I am in a quandary, Doctor. I
yes.
thought about taking my own life, but then I'm damned to the anymore.
Are you certain of that?
Woe is me.
Well, I guess your soul is lost anyway, so it's
Why?
or maybe
Damn,
not. Maybe you have
damn my,
maybe you still have time to save your soul, perhaps.
what a wretched life.
If you can solve this issue, maybe you can still save your soul. I think we could maybe help you to do that, perhaps.
I'm not looking for redemption, sir. I just want to.
Hear me out. What if we chemically simulated his death to kill the demon? I think I could do it.
Simulate my death.
Yeah, we
Sounds
induce chemicals that and they would effectively kill you, but then we'd bring you back after the demon was gone. Well, maybe that wouldn't work. Never mind. Never mind.
These very smart creatures, duping them in is virtually impossible. I'm thinking a ritual of some description, but alas, my studies have proved fail, and I haven't got the skills. I just study.
Yes, that's the big problem, that it's not easy to find people that have the skills. I don't know anyone who has those kind of skills.
And these demons are something else. They've been around a long time. And at the moment, I appease them.
Can you summon them?
My life.
Can you bring them to yourself?
They come to me. And then I give them the and leave. And they accept it. So far, it's been working. Sure, they're toying with me. They could kill me at any point. With suffering too much. I think they thrive. I think suffering makes them strong. And they have fed up plenty. It feels like I've been doing this for it's only a matter of time before I am caught, I fear. Or
fight back.
sacrifice by the creatures themselves. I would hate to jeopardize your sir, for fear of passing my burden on to you. It would trouble me greatly if more innocents were than necessary.
So do you think that would happen if we are just?
I think it's possible, yes. Especially if we're going to. Is there any way that we combine the creatures, Dr. Rowe? I don't know how versed you are in.
Yes, I know that that's a possibility, and that some people can do it. I just haven't found anyone who would be able to do it, or at least anyone who is eager to do it.
Would that be some kind of skill or like a power?
You would need great and possibly the puzzle box itself.
Yes,
Or,
that might be. So what happened to the puzzle box, Monsieur Sauvage?
I have no idea now. I don't know whose hands it's in with. Sure, I suppose is how I can refer to him.
So remind us, Sylvia. I think you were weather box.
Yes, me and Daniel's character.
So you were planning to destroy it, right?
Yes, we were planning to destroy it. I don't think we got to do it
Yes, you didn't.
I
because
thought
then we
in
changed.
the hands of what's his fate. I didn't realise you guys. You see, according to me, it's in the hands. He didn't know about that, but you still had the box.
Yeah, because it disappeared. I think we pondered if the box was really dangerous, why didn't we just give him to the I don't remember what was the name of the guy that we didn't like.
Um, let me check. Jeffrey Wellington.
Yes, and
Well,
just see if the demons would come for him.
But that didn't happen, or
No,
did it?
it didn't
yeah,
happen.
I thought
I don't think it happened.
possession. To my knowledge, I thought it was in the possession of Wellington. Now
I don't think we got to do it. We were considering doing it, but then we changed games. So
Okay, well, since Daniel is not here, maybe we can assume that you changed your mind and delivered the box to Wellington. I think that would be.
yeah, we were considering or destroying it or delivering it to Wellington. There was those two chances.
Okay, so well,
We didn't want to have it anymore.
yeah. So if you didn't destroy it, maybe you deliver it to Wellington. So that's a possibility.
I'll ask Dr. Roma if he's heard of Wellington.
Yes, when I was making my inquiries, I found out that Mr. Wellington hired you and your friends or your
That's right.
acquaintances to find the box, but I haven't any information about what happened after that.
Oh, well, neither have I, because I was lured by the demons in
Well,
order to help, and I sacrificed myself.
well, do you want to try to find Mr. Wellington? Maybe you can.
He is a very strange creature. I believe he's very close.
Stein, you know about Wellington. Is a very well-known figure in the underworld. Is a criminal mastermind, a very dangerous man,
Been around
and ugly as fuck.
a long time. He's certainly dabbled in arts that no mortal man should ever dabble.
Yeah, that's true. Oh
Maybe
yeah,
I could.
he's also English as you. So
Maybe I could arrange a meeting with him.
Yeah, he's English in the criminal, so you
yeah,
guys should
so, yeah.
go along just fine.
When he was in England, he wasn't a criminal. He was a playboy, but he had an accident in India, and not just that, he was already kind of a black sheep of his family.
Oh, I hope you enjoy your coffees, by the way.
Yeah, they smell like mud, stale mud.
It's coffee. I
Okay,
am able to feed myself. I don't drink mud. How dare you? Just because I have a hovel doesn't mean I don't know how to make a coffee. This is Paris.
yeah, well, it's not a good coffee. In a hovel, you can prepare some good coffee. Okay, so You want to visit Mr. Wellington, right?
I'm not sure if Savage would want to, but
Well,
what?
Stein wants.
Yeah, I will happily accompany you, but I'm not sure how welcome I will be in the presence of Savage, in the presence of Wellington.
Did you do something against him? I can't
Well,
remember that.
Well, you refuse him, right? But that doesn't mean anything. Now you are a murderer, so probably would laugh in your face and say, ha 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 ha.
yeah, he probably would. He'd probably enjoy my predicament and scoff at my hovel.
We definitely need Romar to come with us because at this point, I don't know what I even have to offer this guy if he does have the box or whatever. So we're gonna have to
Okay.
bring something to the table.
Well,
Okay.
I'm actually wondering if Wellington has fiddled with the box himself. In which case, he will be damned.
Okay. So the three of you can visit Wellington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These
Okay.
demons give you power, right? Like, is that the only downside is you gotta kill people?
I've received no. I get my life.
I think I got a better deal than you.
Yes, that's true.
I can do magic now.
I might be interested in one of
my,
those.
my deal is basically to save my own hide. In
Well, mine would also to save my own hide. They're going to kill me, so
peace. I have no special from. Though yes, they may possess powers, but they didn't give me anything.
that's the problem. Yeah, I thought, okay, I'm gonna become one of you, and while you said, oh, I'm gonna be your servant. Yeah.
I just merely feed the beasts.
Okay. So later today, you go search for Mr. Wellington's house. He lives in one of the trendy and the upscale
Yeah,
parts of
I
Paris.
do my best to brighten myself up a bit.
Take a bath. Well, no, you can't take a bath in your oven.
No, well, I'll go to a bathhouse or something and change my underpants. At the moment, I look like
I don't
bull.
think you'll look there, but yeah, okay.
Well, I remember my grandmother always saying that you should always wear clean and new underpants because you never know when you may end up in the hospital.
Oh yeah, that's
If
And you don't
he,
want them to see you.
if
yeah,
he
that
looks underdressed, we'll stop somewhere on the way and
Yeah, and I
set
could
him up.
probably find something to spruce myself up with. Eau
A
de
nice
toilette,
suit.
all the rest of it.
okay. So after you freshen up, you arrive at Wellington's house. You knock at his door, and an old sinister butler opens the door for you. Sinister in British. Good evening, gentlemen. Is Mr. Wellington waiting for you?
We just came on the off chance that he may be here.
I
He
think I know
knew-
you, sir.
Yes,
You've
you
been here
must-
before.
I have been here.
Tell Mr.
Well,
Wellington that Alistair Stein and Julian Sauvage are here to see him. We are not scheduled, and we do apologize for the inconvenience, but I'm sure he'll be more than happy to.
And our compadre here, Dr. Roma.
very well, gentlemen. Then wait here a bit in the living room. I will talk to Mr. Wellington. It doesn't take a long time to come back and tell you, oh, Mr. Wellington will be delighted to see you. Please come with me. And the butler brings you to an office where the light is very dim. The, there are heavy curtains closed, and you see a man, the silhouette of a man, standing next to a desk. There are many books in this room, in this office. Books and scrolls, and smells like
My hovel.
not quite, more like an old library. Um, the butler opens the door, and then you hear the man's voice. He has a weak voice, a very screechy voice, kind of annoying. And if he looks like well, Sauvage knows it. He has seen him before, so
Yeah.
he has a sickly look. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Come inside, please. I'm delighted to see you again, Monsieur Sauvage.
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah.
very pleased to meet you, Dr. Stein.
And this is Dr. Roma.
Very nice to meet you as well, Dr. Roman. Dr. Stein, you are a countryman, right? You come from Britain, right?
Yes.
And I think we are moving in the same circles. Your life is you live the life of a criminal man as well.
Shipping can have problems at times, but most people like to cooperate.
What about you, Monsieur Sauvage? We met some time ago, weeks ago.
Long time ago. It was. I have no idea. Time bears no relevance to me.
You look very unwell, Monsieur Sauvage. Life
I
has been treating you bad.
Yes, you could say that.
I suppose you played around with the box.
I haven't played around with it. I tried to. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Well, I suppose in a way it does, Mr. Wellington. I now appease the inhabitants of that wretched.
So
There's
why
another as well. There's another one, right? That's affected like you.
Um. Well, I don't know how they are a law unto themselves, these creatures. As I said, my bargaining with them has not bestowed me with anything other than grief, pestilence.
so
Yes,
why have you come here,
um,
gentlemen?
well, we came here to ask for the box.
We want to try to chain his demon to that box, back to it, and stop this.
Hmm. I'm not sure if that works like that. I don't think it works like that actually. I think that pyramid is just a key to a door, and the door was open.
So we open the door and go in there and kill it?
Well, you can do that. Yes, that's true.
That sounds crazy.
Yes,
I,
it does.
um, we're looking at perhaps banishing them back out of this world. Roma is concerned. I shall let him explain. But the thing is, would Wellington care?
It doesn't look like he cares about that. Yes, but he seems to be amused by your story, so you can go on that. So now you need my help, right? Well, I do have the pyramid of pain. Your friends delivered it to me. So if you want it, I can lend it to you. Why not? It will be interesting.
I would like to study it for science.
Well, very well. I will, I will, I will bring it to you. Just a minute. He walks into an adjacent room. He opens the door and it takes him a few minutes and then he comes back and he brings the pyramid. The pyramid is it's a metal pyramid, not very large, with inscriptions and symbols, lots of symbols etched on the surface. Yeah, symbols like those, kind of. It has some apparently moving parts, though not obviously. And we have that thing, but I don't think it works that well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay,
Gift
so
from Timu.
Do you have any idea how to banish these creatures, Wellington?
how to?
Banish these creatures.
Oh, banish them. No, I don't. That's
Ex-
something that never crossed my mind. Banishing demons.
What about exorcism?
Exorcism. I don't think an exorcism would work. They these aren't that kind of demons.
I
Banishing
did bless
probably.
my oh, how do I have blessed myself in a font before now, but that seemed to do no good. That was after I had been subjected to their ridicule, I suppose you could call
So Wellington puts the pyramid on his desk and he says, "Well, if you want to take a closer look at it,
it.
you can."
I've seen enough of it. I tread with
Yes, well, I know that Mr. Stein is curious about that.
tread with care.
It loses focus in the space bar. I gotta do it like change it next time. Um, oh, you got like thick leather gloves that I'll put on, and I don't want to handle it with the skin just yet, but I'll examine it and see if I can figure anything out about it.
Do you have the skill other languages? You have a cunning plan.
Other languages, I do have the skill one.
One, okay, probably not enough to have a broad knowledge, but you can probably understand at least one of the languages that is was used for those inscriptions. Probably Latin is the most common, but there are other languages besides Latin. You assume that there's a part of it that is in Arabic, maybe some other dead languages, probably Greek as well. Probably not just that. But yeah, you can understand the part of it. It looks like a summoning ritual or part of a summoning ritual because it's incomplete.
Interesting.
So, we in the lore, is there another piece to this? Is there a place that this is supposed to be used? Is it?
As far as we know, you can use it anywhere. You just have to find a way to adjust the pieces of the parts, not the pieces, the parts of the pyramid.
Have
Uh,
you done a deal with these entities, Wellington?
oh no, I'm not interested in that. I'm
You
just curious.
curious in the artifacts, knowing that it's worth
Yes.
a vast sum of money.
Now I'm curious about you as well.
About me,
Yes.
I'm cursed, sir.
He probably doesn't care about the money, just care about the power that the object holds.
That's because you are cursed that I'm curious about you.
Ex-
Your curse amuses me, Monsieur Sauvage.
Well, I've had to appease the apostles, haven't I? You know,
Yeah.
what else can I do? It's either you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, Wellington. I mean, look at the state of you. You've dabbled with some things.
Well, I'm curious about you yet. Well, if you want to, I can
Are
give you a
you not
job.
damned yourself, sir?
Oh, yes, I am. And he approaches you a bit and you see his face. Um,
He
well,
basically looks like a corpse, doesn't he, pretty much?
he does, yes, I'm going to show you. Wait, that guy, this one. This is well. So he's not an handsome man. He
He's not
was
very well at all, is he?
he was an handsome man before, but not anymore.
Are you married, sir?
No, Monsieur Sauvage. I'm I'm not the marrying kind. I still have many lovers.
I have plenty that might interest you,
Yes,
though they
usually.
are ladies of the night, and they would
Most of my lovers are that kind. As you can imagine, most women do not want to be close to me. The ones that come close usually die after.
ah, we are a lot alike.
Yes, I think we are all birds of a feather.
Perhaps we should divide Paris up a little bit so we
We sh-
aren't infiltrating each other's interests.
No, I don't think we are.
I do wonder how many have fallen. I lose track. It feels like, well, this is my life now. I'm residing to it. It's Mr. Roma who believes that he can somehow, I don't know, save me from my wretched existence.
Mr. Romer says, "Well, I'm not really trying to save you. I just want this to be wrapped and
Well, there's
forgotten."
the box, Mr. Roma. I'm sure if you can pay I don't know what it's worth. Wellington will no doubt charge you the earth for it.
So Romer turns to you, Stein, and he asks, "So you are analyzing the thing. Do you find something that can be interesting?"
I try to kind of ask around the room and see if anybody else here speaks any of these other languages that are on the box, and I just kind of point out what I can make out of it to them. Like,
So Wellington is able to translate everything. He tells you, he shows you a notebook where he has noted the full translation. Of course, this serves only to summon them, not to banish them. And in a way, it's useless because if you use the moving parts, you will just call them anyway, even if you can't read it. I think.
it's sort of like an uncontrolled demon call. That's not good.
Yes, it's not good. Yeah, that's what happened with Monsieur Sauvage, I think, and his friends, perhaps.
So where do we find how to banish them?
Uh, that's a good question. I think we'd have to find someone who is knowledgeable about banishing spells. Not myself. That's
Have
something that,
you been into the catacombs, sir?
of course.
They know all sorts in there.
Yes, it's not an interesting place. There's too many tourists down there.
Okay.
I've
I haven't been in since, well, in a while. And I suspected they were friends of yours. Well, in that darkest of places. There are sights down there. There were many things down there that shouldn't have been seen. Not by mortal eye.
In the catacombs,
Yeah.
that's mostly live people, I think. Living beings, not demons.
Yes, but they had secrets. There was knowledge contained.
That well, that's possible.
No, so you deny all knowledge of any goings on down there, Wellington.
In the catacombs, no. Well, I obviously have knowledge about many things happening in the underworld, but I'm not sure what you want to know about that.
Well, what powers did they possess? Were they harboring creatures?
Most certainly, some of them will be harboring creatures. Yes.
And what's become of them, inhabitants of that desolate place?
There are many different outcomes.
Do many still survive down there?
Oh yes, and some are dead but still alive.
Hmm.
I suppose you know about the undead.
Of course.
There's it's kind of about small, not that small group of undead living in the city. Well, not living in the city,
Well, no, they
And
under,
not
living.
living and
under,
living in the city.
under the yes. Yes, I did wonder if you were to blame for some of that.
I'm not to blame about everything. I'm just
No, I know, but you cover your tracks well, sir. As do I.
well, yes, we have our own problems.
Yes, sir, we do. I think this is getting us nowhere, Roma. What do you think, sir? Do we leave this place and this man to his things?
What do you think, Dr.
Last
Stein? Do
thing
you
we
want
want to
to
do is call upon.
do you want to further investigate the pyramid?
They would come to me at night. We don't need the pyramid. If you want to meet them, I can show you the way.
Can we take that pyramid? Maybe see if we can find somebody else that can that knows how to do banishment. Do we need the pyramid? We need it to physically summon, though, right? So
I'm wondering if we
You
couldn't
would need it to physically summon it, but it doesn't seem to have any answers for the banishing, just for the summoning.
all
So yeah,
right, so we got
he's
to
right.
find that person. We got to
Yeah.
find them. Somebody knows how to get rid of them. Cut the tie to the plane here.
I wonder if we could find a way of perhaps luring them. I'm the perfect lure. I am willing to do that. But to lure them where, Wellington? Where would you suggest?
I have no idea, but I will be very interested in knowing what is your plan.
Who's the number one go to occult man in this place or
Oh,
him?
well, Wellington, really. But he knows more than anyone about stuff. But the thing is, he's unscrupulous
Yes.
and
He's not interested
not
in
just
solving your problem.
throw him, really. I wouldn't be treating Wellington as an ally.
Yeah.
I'm toying with Wellington a little bit as he is with me. We're sort of in a spar, I guess, of words.
Well, you can do a Stein, you can do an occult roll. Maybe you can think about someone else. That could help you, but in a helpful way, not like Wellington.
No, Wellington's not interested. He just wants to toy with us, and I don't know if he's going to give us the part.
6 plus 1.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
I say we seek out somebody else who's got some more information on the subject, and then proceed from there.
Oh, we should bid you a good evening, Wellington.
To you as well. Well, if you have some more interesting stories to tell me, please come back.
Why don't you have a plan? Maybe you could find some of your own. Instead of you are a parasite, Wellington.
Yes,
Wellington, sorry. Feeding off others' grief. You are. I turn in disgust and bid him good evening. Well,
We're
I'm
gonna
sorry to put you through meeting that person.
Are we gonna take this box with us, or are we gonna leave it here?
Well, I think Wellington. How would he feel about lending us the box?
he doesn't mind lending it to you. Just
You know what?
lending. He will
Yeah,
expect you to return it.
but yes, obviously.
All right, let's wrap it up and put it in a small bag and take it with us.
I would, yes, contain it well. Don't fiddle with it.
Okay, so you exit Wellington's mansion, and what is your next destination?
Well, Stein was going to try and track down somebody else, wasn't he?
Oh, either that or if we try to track down the other ones that were like you that might have been affected by the box. Maybe we need everybody. I don't know.
Well, I was intrigued, perhaps, in going back to the catacombs and seeing what has become of those creatures. But you
But
don't want.
were you in the catacombs?
I've been in the catacombs. Yeah.
I don't. When we were in the catacombs, right on when we started this campaign, you had. I don't think it was Sauvage. I don't know if you were in the catacombs after, but
It was your first character, yes.
yes,
Was it?
the soldier. Yes.
Oh, it was the soldier, wasn't it? You're right. I'd have heard the tales of the catacombs, and I think that would be an interesting place to investigate, as there might be something down there.
Definitely
Or
be interesting.
we wait till later, and you can meet the apostles for yourself when they come to me. As I could be used. I'd say again, I could be the law.
Dr. Romer asks you, Stein, would you be interested in doing that? Or would you
Yeah.
be willing to do that?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. So where will you be in Sauvage's hovel?
No, I'd lead them away from the hovel. I'd go and feed my victims, anoint them, and cleanse them, and then feed them to the apostles, don't I? So they're not.
Let's go to like a sports complex in the middle of the night. I don't know if they got like an arena or something somewhere or whatever.
Oh, good Lord, no! I sort of do it down dark alleys and stuff. I can't be out in the open cleansing these pitiful creatures that I feed. The last thing you want to do is display it. Really, they're hideous beings. Just viewing them will you have to test your wits, my friend, if you're going to toy with them.
Maybe we should arm ourselves with with the way to get rid of them before.
Yes, I think having a way to get rid of them would be brilliant. But how?
Okay. I will give you some moments to think about that, and now we are going to the beyond, where Mrs. Ashworth is. So since you entered that thing, that mist,
Mhm.
you have been staying in a strange place. It's a giant slaughterhouse.
Mm.
In some place that you know that it's not the real world. Uh, it's strange outside. There's no sun. It seems to be always night, or at least dusk. And the place where you are, it's creepy and strange, and there are
But
dead
have bad
people.
things been happening to me?
No, no.
Okay, then that's I don't really care.
I'll assume that the man you brought here, I can't remember his name.
Detective Garcia.
Yeah, Detective Garcia. He has been eaten by the creatures.
And I saw it and I laughed.
Yes.
And I
No
took
one
his
has.
eyes out and swallowed them all.
So no one has messed around with you. Just
Mhm.
there are some people there. Uh, they are being tortured by strange creatures that look like pigs. I think I have that already made by.
And I guess I would
Herman.
change, but am I aware that I've changed a little?
Of course you are.
That I'm not, of course, I'm not completely human now.
Yeah, you know. So let me share the screen again. Okay, so in the slaughterhouse, you've seen
Oh, they're so cute.
creatures like they are so cute. Yeah. Um, they are they are kind of cute. They are small and muscular and slim
Do
and
they do?
yeah they do when they are torturing people. But they are also disgusting. They smell. Uh, they are very cruel.
Well, it smells very bad there. It's a slaughterhouse and it's full of people.
Yeah, well, it's not really full. There are many rooms that are absolutely empty,
Mm.
but they still smell like blood and rotten flesh. And obviously, you have met the demons. Not just those. You have met other demons like them, similar, not like exactly like them.
And
But,
some people like me, not
and
people like me.
and yes, and people like you as well. You don't know how many days have passed because time doesn't work the same way there. But sometime after the your chief, the bald guy, I can also share. If I haven't before, I'm not sure.
I wouldn't say he's my chief. I would say he's my father.
Okay, dad here. This is Carnifex, and uh, and I can.
Oh, I love that his stuff, man. I got his monster manual that he did. It's good stuff.
I haven't seen that. Yeah, but he's doing our monster manual as well. Oh, that's a big one. Feature companion. That's not the more recent one. It's something that was
Yeah,
last
I
year.
was going to say
Mhm.
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
Lamentations one, isn't it?
yeah. This is the one that he did for Old School
Mhm.
Essentials.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Old
Oh
School
man,
Essentials, that's it.
Yeah, that's a
The
it's nice,
Lamentation
nice
guide.
and fat and OSR compatible.
Yeah, the Lamentations guys were bigging it up actually.
Yes, yeah. That's why I got it too. Was for Lamentations. But what I liked about it the most is none of my players or none of the guys that I played D&D with for 30 years, they don't know nothing about what's in this.
Yeah, that's great. It's like a little black book, isn't it?
Is that from Lulu? or drive-through. I'll have to check it.
I'm not even sure if it was
I
especially.
don't know because I think it does Kickstarts.
I
Kickstarter.
thought
Oh,
it
okay.
So
was.
It was
Okay.
Kickstarter, but I don't think he printed through drive-through. I don't.
yeah,
Maybe it was.
I think it was a Kickstarter. I don't know if he had it on
It
print on
was.
demand. Yeah, I
Well,
remember seeing it.
It's
US
on. It's on drive-through. But it went through Kickstarter when it started. That was a very good one too. He's a good artist. I tell you.
Was it
You guys
Patrick
too.
Stewart? Was he something to do with it?
Whom?
Patrick Stewart, the guy who did Things of the Earth.
No, this is Jeremy Art.
I
I
don't know
think
if
it's
he
just
wrote it,
him.
but he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he did the
I
both,
think
right?
it did everything. Yes,
Yeah.
at least I think so that he does.
I believe yes, it was everything. Yes.
Yeah, he wrote it all.
Hmm
All
yeah,
Yeah.
he
of it,
wrote it
yeah.
all.
All right, let's go meet all these demons and what the hell have I got myself into?
Okay, so you are going to. Well, yeah, I can't remember. Where did you want to wait for them?
You're not talking to me now, right? Yes, you're
No,
talking to them.
to Sauvage. Well,
Yes.
where are
I
you going
guess
to?
Well,
we just
what I was thinking was perhaps maybe talking to some priests and see if they would
Mhm.
be able to use.
Okay.
help
Well,
control it.
anyway,
Yeah, maybe, or at least come up with some sort of ritual that may attempt to banish them.
Ashworth, you see Carnifex, the bald guy. He meets you in the
Father,
yes. He meets you in the slaughterhouse, and he smiles when you call him father. Yes, my dearest child, I have a mission for you. I want you to go back and make contact with some people.
well, I'm deeply honored, Father.
They are looking for us. They are, I think they are planning to hurt us in some way.
So am I to hurt them? And I smile.
Uh, not immediately. I like to play with the food. Um, just make contact with them.
I will do my best. Thank you for this honor, and I bow.
Now go. And he opens a door, and you see that that door has a connection to the real world. Exactly to Paris.
That I don't know, of course.
Well, you will know briefly.
Yeah, but I don't know before, right? That I'm going to end up in Paris in the past.
Well,
Or
before you,
will it tell me?
yes, before you leave, it tells you, before you leave, please change your clothes. And he presents you with a dress that looks like a very old
Mm.
thing, like a costume. He says, "You're not going back to your own time. You're going back to some other time, so
Oh, that's interesting.
the 19th century in Paris."
Oh, that's very interesting. Well, I think I would recognize the for the dress more or less because I
Yeah,
have history.
yes, of course. Do you
Well,
know
my
French?
plan was to go to yes, my plan was to go my plan was to go to Paris.
Well, you are about to go there, but in another time. I think you'll like it. Paris in the 19th century was a lovely place. Well, so I'll leave you to that. So you dress with your
Mhm.
costume, your 19th century costume, and you traverse the door to the
Is
other
it
side.
the custom of someone that is rich in the 19th century?
Yeah, the
Okay, good. Black lace, I would expect. Lots of black lace.
yeah something that would fit you.
Very dramatic.
And all of a sudden, you are in the Bois de Boulogne, and everything is different. You've never been here.
Old and gross.
Yeah, not really romantic.
Yeah.
Stinks. Smells like horse shit everywhere. But well, that's
Well, I was in the slaughterhouse for.
yeah. Well, okay. So it's not as
That's
smelly as the
fresh.
slaughterhouse.
There's
It's not
a breeze.
smelly, but it's not really romantic. The romantic vision ends when you smell the horse shit. Still, it looks like a nice place.
Is it night?
No, it's
Okay.
still there. You're not a demon. You can.
Well, I think I know it. Yes, I know that is the bar. I was been in Paris, so I guess I may recognize. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe not
It's not. No,
because
I don't think it's too different. Not at least not in this place. The Bois de Boulogne is still the Bois de
Mhm.
Boulogne, so it's the same place. I think it's not really that different. It's like the Avenidas Novas.
So do I
It's the
know
same.
well where I have to go? Do I have a
Yes,
feeling?
well, he didn't explain it, but telepathically he
I know where
gave
I
you
have
the
to go.
information.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know that there is at least two people, more than that, that you should find. One of them is Julien Sauvage, and you know what happened with him. And you also know about Alistair Stein, even though you don't know that much about him because he's not really connected to
I know
the Pyramid
Sauvage
of
is a
Pain.
pathetic little servant.
Yes, Sauvage is he has been in contact with your parents, with all of your parents, and but not like you. Just he's like I'm not sure.
Meat.
He's like a fucking oh, I don't know what the word would be. A feeder, I suppose, a bottom feeder. Would
Yeah,
be.
something like that. Yeah.
This was I was calling him a pathetic little
Well,
servant.
Yeah, pretty much.
anyway, you know where to find him,
Mhm.
so you can just
I know where his oval is.
you know, yeah, you know where he's right now.
Okay, so I'll go in that direction slowly.
Okay, no, that's that's not where he is right now.
Mhm.
You know where he is right now,
Okay,
and we'll ask him where he is right now. Where are you right now, Sauvage?
Savage will be he is thinking about perhaps calling upon the clergy, see if they will help with his predicament.
Okay. So you are both going to a church, is that what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if Roma is down with it, he
Right.
seems to think that's a good idea.
So you know, Ashworth, you know that your friend will be at the church very soon, which is a
that's
nice
funny.
place for you. Yes.
Perhaps being on religious ground will keep the apostles at bay. I've not tried this. The last time I went to a church, I bathed my anus in a font to cleanse it with the holy waters after it
Oh
would
yeah.
be
That's
subject.
funny because in another lifetime I suggested that to someone to protect themselves for the apostles. And it didn't work.
Okay. So, oh, that's good.
So yes, I will see if I can, or perhaps the monks, maybe something along those sort of lines. I'm basically searching for a cleric, a powerful cleric, to aid us in our quest to banish these demons.
Okay, so you
Are you sure that electric shock won't work? Because, I mean,
Well, that's kind of what we're delivering. Is that the electric shock will come from the holy brethren That's what I'm hoping. I'm all out of ideas. I'm quite happy to go on feeding them, if I'm honest. I mean, it's working. But in order, if you're hell bent on saving me, I think religious intervention is called for here.
It can't hurt, right? I mean,
They might have something. I
Okay.
just hope I don't have to confess all my sins. God will be here all day.
Okay, so you go
Yes.
searching for a church, and eventually you wander into a church. Uh, you don't see the priest. Actually, you don't see anyone else, but
Oh,
just
God.
one person. There's just one woman inside. A 40-something-year-old woman, or probably
Well, probably I wouldn't look 40 in the
yeah, she looks like a 30-year-old woman dressed in a nice dress and
I'll save
black
my
lace
soul.
with
Save my
a veil.
not
Veil.
a veil. Yes, she's wearing she's wearing a veil. Yes,
Okay.
A veil.
and a cow. She's wearing a cow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Um,
so I get there before them because I know where they're going to be. Okay, that's
Yes, you
spooky.
knew already where they were going.
appropriate dress for church or finer, more refined?
Well, I guess I'll be appropriate enough. It's not a gown. It's not a party dress. It should be a day dress.
can you save my soul? I have done terrible things.
To make sure we're talking to the right person.
Are you telling that to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to anyone in the church. I'd go in announcing that, since that's what Roma was asking
So what
for,
have you done to the
basically.
priest, Ashford?
I need to banish the
Oh,
creatures from my
I probably
church.
fucked them.
Okay, just that.
You're freeze. You're freeze. I don't think they're hearing you.
Okay, I'm going to have to close that.
At least for me, you're froze.
Save my soul.
It's Miguel. Okay. Okay, I fucked the priest to death. I don't know if I could do that or not, but then I would break his neck and he's hiding somewhere.
Well, you don't know that, so you just. Sauvage is looking for
And
Salvation.
I'm
someone to
sitting as
save.
if I was praying with this black veil.
Veil, yes.
Veil.
God is on his knees screaming in Latin for salvation and
Well, I
forgiveness.
look at Savage and the big man, and I will slowly come get up and go in their direction.
I ask for this plague to be lifted.
And I
I
ask in
plead thee,
French, "What is
Lord.
your problem, sir?"
I really don't want to discuss that with a lady.
Well, you entered in the scream in this church screaming.
I wish to speak to the brothers, the brethren. Where are they? Where is the priest? Where are the priests?
I look around. Well, not here.
Then I shall leave this place and go find the priest.
Well, wait. Why are you looking for a priest in the church? I think you
I
found them some other place.
I seek repentance.
You do, but from what? Can I use my persuasion or my charm to make him?
Roll, and you, Sauvage, you can roll your wits.
Yep.
Roll the wrong dice. Ah, estúpida. I thought that 20. Okay, so I rolled a 14, but for
Oh,
charm,
oh.
I have a 4, so 18, and I rolled a 19 with a bonus.
I got an 11 altogether.
Okay, so what do you want to persuade them of?
I want to tell him what, to tell him what his problem is. Calm him down, and I want him to open up to me.
Okay, so you are feeling calmer, Savage. That woman seems to be whatever she may in some way
Can you
she might
save
help
me,
you.
madam? Perhaps you can save me. I will be visited later by beasts that I must feed.
Oh, beast.
They are awful, madam. Repugnant creatures from another time, another place.
That's very troubling, sir. Are you sure you
Well,
are well?
I'm not well, madam.
Meanwhile, I look at the other guy, Stein. What is he doing?
I seek redemption.
Just kind of checking out the room and wondering why there's no priest that's walked in at this point.
Well, the priests are not in the church all the time. They're not. This is not. The priests have a life. They don't. They're not in the church.
What day is it?
I don't think I ever got into a. I can count by. Well, I don't go into a church very often, but normally priests are not there.
I've never seen a priest in the church.
Yeah, the church is just empty, and people go there. They just go there for mass.
Yeah, the only times I saw a priest inside the church was when there was something
Yeah,
going on inside.
they're busy abusing children.
At least the Catholic ones are.
Yeah.
Is there any special? Is there any relics that we could perhaps like something? I'm going to make a research roll. See if there's any sacred text or anything. No, I failed.
What, you're going to try to steal things from the church?
Yeah, sacred text or anything like that. But I rolled a 1, so I'm not that.
Yeah, well, not going to find anything.
My sin.
Oh,
So I failed miserably in looking for anything. I'm just too busy trying to. I don't know. I don't know. It's this bloody hold that that Roma has put on me.
I'm
What-
wondering if I'm going to tell them that I'm the one that was sent to. Yeah, I'm going to tell them that. Well, I'm the one that was sent to deal with you. Do I look like a big, scary monster?
What do you mean deal with?
Well, to meet you, you said someone will come to meet you tonight.
Well, feed. I have to feed the beasts.
Well, yes, you're calling me a beast, sir. I'm almost tempted to take offense of that.
You wish to be fed, madam?
No, I'm not hungry. I already eaten, thank you. But I came here to talk to you and your friends.
To say
Mr. Stein, I'll talk to Mr. Stein, and I hand my hand so we can greet me.
My dogs are
Yeah.
being real loud right now.
can I sense what she might be, Miguel?
Do a no cultural.
Okay. No, I've rolled another 1. I have no idea what she.
Yes, you have no idea. She could be anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be an angel.
Yeah. How can we trust you, madam?
18 on a cult. Anything different about her?
Yeah, she has a strange vibe. Like she's not well. First thing is she seems not to be in the right place. She seems to be from some other place, not from here.
What about Roma? Does he have any idea about her?
I don't think he's here.
Oh,
He's
right.
an NPC, not gonna go and
Yeah.
help you.
Yeah. He has his own life. He has stuff to do.
I don't know what you want to do, Stein. Perhaps I'm not sure. I can't really help because I rolled a 1, so I know nothing about. As far as I'm concerned, she's just talking to her.
I got co-star.
I think
uh,
you
unless
also have your grandchildren there, I guess.
unless
Or
she
a
knows
child. Yes.
what can be done to help him, or what has to be done to help him to stop all this.
Are you going to ask me?
Yes.
Well, he's not beyond help. He just needs to be reasonable and smart. I've been where he is some time ago. Well, maybe not some time ago. I will be where he is a long time from now. Things happen in life for a reason. You must learn to take the best of it and embrace it.
Indeed.
I don't know about would you gentlemen would like to buy me dinner? I just came to Paris and yes, well, I would like to see more than this stuffy church.
What do you think, Julian? Bite to eat?
And I'm going to mention some place that I probably would know from a book from history that was a cafe or something that was famous at the time.
Sorry?
I'm probably going to mention some cafe or restaurant that I know by name that was famous at the time. Because I was a art
Okay.
history,
A
so I
total
would have some
wrong.
knowledge. Yeah.
You're taking us for coffee and cakes.
Yes, I'm asking you guys to take me out for dinner.
Yes, I suppose. Why not?
Let's eat
Very good.
together. That's a way of there's an expression for it, right?
Is it? I don't know.
Yes. Breaking bread, yes. Not breaking bed, but let's break bed together. Bread
Yeah.
together.
Yes, let's do that. I can. It's been a while since I've fed. So tonight, I will have to make another offering.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that tonight. Am I right with that, Game Master?
Yes, tonight is
Yes. Like I
is
told
free
you,
from that.
they send they send me. So tonight I am I'm the
You
one
only
you
have
have
to
to
feed her,
please. Yes,
and
I
she
have
eats
to
real food.
exactly. So
Oh.
you need tonight you need to feed me.
Right. Well, I've got a few tasty treats. I
Yes,
can
some French cuisine,
you
please.
like sweet.
I'm trying to see what would be the French cuisine in escargot.
By the way, roll a. I'm not sure what. Well, E3.
History.
That
No,
one
Oh,
not
for
you.
me.
That's just for
Ah,
Ashford
oh, right.
okay.
to check if she is able
She's good
to,
enough. Okay,
yeah, to
so
act
well,
like
I
you.
have art history, not history, but I can use scholarship. So 14, 16 from intelligence, and academics, 17.
Okay, that's good. Well, so she doesn't feel like all like she's out of place.
I don't. I
Just a
guess I
bit.
would say I don't know. It feels like that I don't belong, but I know stuff, right?
Yeah. So she doesn't belong, but she's not entirely
Well,
out of place.
I'm American. I
Yeah,
can
well,
tell them
yeah,
that.
that might be the reason. So she has an
I will
accent.
introduce myself and I say, well, Miranda Ashworth.
So that might be the reason why she doesn't belong here. And also because she has some kind of connection to demons, so that's probably a reason. Pew pew.
I'm wondering if the demons would have given me any money. I guess not.
Money? No.
Money, a purse with gold coins or something
No.
like that. No, okay. So I just need to convince people to buy stuff for me.
Yeah, that's why you came here. To be fed.
But not with people. She wants French cuisine.
Yeah.
Strange.
What do you want me to? What do you expect me? I would want British cuisine.
No, I thought you'd. I don't know.
Poisonous.
Some tasty morsels. Which reminds me, I ought to go check on those, and make sure they're fed for tomorrow night. Now, if I've had a reprieve this evening.
Well, nobody's going to die for a day without eating. Believe me, I've seen it. These people can take up a lot.
Yeah, I don't think you understand how precarious my predicament is.
Yes, I know all about it, and I'll tell him about this predicament. Yes, you have a basement full of people that you are feeding to the apostles.
Yeah,
That is very dramatic, sir.
it's not dramatic. It's what I must do in order.
And a little bit barbaric.
Oh, yes, it is. That's the pact I have to maintain.
Well, have you ever wondered that maybe that was your choice? You're blaming it on them, but you chose to do
Well,
that.
she's not. She's kind of telling the truth because you never asked them anything. You just started delivering
Yes.
people to them.
Yes,
They didn't ask you anything. You did it by your own free will.
they didn't refuse the offers.
Yes,
I-
of course. Why would they?
I protected myself.
Well, but that was your choice.
So we talked to them.
Should I perhaps make another deal with them?
Maybe that's why I was sent here.
But I've been told by Dr. Roma to I don't know what
I imagine we are at a restaurant now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
has other ideas.
Well, who is Dr. Roman? I don't think I've been informed about Dr. Roman.
Romer.
Romer. Who is Dr. Romer?
Well, I shall say no more. My lips are sealed on this.
Okay, can I roll a persuasion?
You can, yes.
Well, not very good. It was just a 9. Let me see.
If I got to oppose,
You can
So
resist it.
9 plus 4, it will be 9 plus 4, 13. 14.
oh, I rolled another one. This is great.
You,
No, I'm really intimidated by it.
find another die because that one is obviously
This is
Broken.
great.
ruined. Yeah, that's broken.
I
3
don't know.
ones. 3
Three
ones. That's
ones in
very
a
bad.
row. Just can't, there is something wrong with that, isn't there? I'm just seeing what that is. Oh, that's a 2.
Oh, that's much better. That's much better.
It's coming up. The next one will be a 3. Christ, that's just the way D20 bell curves roll, I'm afraid, mate. Oh well, yeah. Anyway, I'm totally intimidated, so I buckle under the pressure.
Not intimidated, you're charmed. I'm
Yes,
charming you.
she's just
Charming me. Oh right.
Yes.
So do I tell you out of I now spill my guts out to the demon about Rome.
She's not a demon yet.
Well, all right.
She's just a wannabe. A demon wannabe. A groupie. She's a groupie.
Roma
Demon groupie.
but he can save me.
Are you going to tell me it's from the Veil Syndicate? Or whatever is the...
Yeah.
Well, also with Stein. I don't know if Stein is going to tell or just going to be quiet because he thinks I'm weird.
I'm just taking all this information
Yes,
in
but I can
about.
take. So, what do you have to say about this, Dr. Stein?
And I think we need to talk to his other demons or whatever.
Well, are
His
you sure you want to
basement.
talk to the other demons?
His basement. I'm not sure. I don't know. What does he need to do?
What?
Oh no, in this
Yeah,
basement,
yeah,
what he has is the victims that he's feeding to the
I
demons.
have the yes, I have the I suppose
I'm going to tell Dr. Stein in Julien Savage is not a very healthy and normal individual, if you get my meaning.
So what's the best way to help him then? What would we have to do to help him? To cut it
Well,
off.
I think we need to get him a better bargain.
So we take out what he's feeding them, stop that, and then rebargain.
I won't deplete them of their food. That could cause me. That's
Well, you know they don't actually eat people. They're not cannibals or vampires. So when you say vampires, when you say they are
Yeah.
feeding them, is a bit
The pigs eat them.
yes.
The
I don't
pigs don't eat.
understand the word what you said now,
Yeah,
Coombs.
it says blah 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 blah.
They saved me from their. I am indebted to them in the fact that I provide.
Yes, they are being raped in your place, Mr. Savage. I know.
Well, I'm surprised to hear that from a lady.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm no lady, dear sir.
yes, yes. She uses strange words sometimes.
I am.
I guess I could use French words that they wouldn't understand, right?
I am confused as to
I have no
why
idea.
you're so keen to be involved in my predicament.
Well, I told you I was sent here by your masters.
Yeah.
They're not my well, they are. Yes, they are. I am but a servant to their whims, and I don't know how to get a better deal from them. It just seemed like a good idea at the time, and it saved me from their punishment.
Well, sometimes embracing their punishment can also work. It did for me.
What you have been blessed by them?
Well, I would say so. I've been chosen, but because I proved to be worthy.
How do you prove yourself worthy? What do you think
Well,
you're doing? Am I not worthy?
you're acting like a servant.
I've been harboring their food.
Well,
and
if you act like a servant, they will treat you as a servant. They will not respect you.
Do you mean I stand up to these creatures?
No, you embrace the pain. You are as wicked as them, or even more.
I just accept their malicious intent, but Roma has said not to. I am.
Well, who is this Dr. Romer anyway? Is he a doctor of what?
I have no idea. He's just said to.
I'm wondering if they would mention the Vile Syndicate or Institute or whatever that is.
No.
Okay, because I didn't like them. I didn't like those guys. So
Did
if they
you?
would,
So, well, you know them.
yeah, but I don't know. Roma is part of the.
No, yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna try and see. I'm gonna whisper to. We're gonna try and get away from Sylvia's.
Madame Ashworth.
And we're gonna try and make a break for it. Are you up for that, Stein?
Like taking off?
No, not take her out. We'll just try and lose her.
I mean, you're gonna leave me in the restaurant and not pay the bill.
Yeah. Oh, we'll pay the.
Dine and dash.
I'm gonna make my excuses and say I have to. I've forgotten something. I left the kettle on.
Are you sure that you want to run away from me, Mr. Savage?
I'm not running away. I am merely concerned about my hovel because I've left the kettle on.
Well, if you rather deal with my parents, then I guess it's your choice.
Well, how can you help me?
I don't know yet. I'm here to figure it out. But I think I know more about your predicament that Dr. Homer that you're putting so much credit on.
Kill Roma for the demons?
See, here you go. You see, Dr. Stein, this man is a killer. Did I tell him to kill someone? You're a testim. You're a test. You can be a oh God, testimony for that, dear sir. Did I
What?
tell them to murder someone?
You could lure Roma to your parents.
Well, I don't know if they are interested in that. You need to find new tricks. You cannot be always the same, the doing the same thing. Well, I guess a doctor would be more interested in a hobo or a hooker.
That's
If
what I
you get
want.
bored, if your masters get bored with you, they're gonna kill you anyway.
Are my morsels not good enough for them?
It's not about that. It's about the challenge. It's about the fun.
I
We're
think,
talking about higher beings,
but I think,
not cats that you need to feed.
I think they relish in my pain and suffering.
As
And
long as it's
I'm
interesting.
stronger. Roma has talked of many things.
Well, I'm sure I'm delighted. I would be delighted to meet that Dr. Roma of yours at some point.
I don't know if you should meet him. I'm not sure he would take kindly to your guise.
Well, who said I will tell him about myself?
Yeah, I'm not sure he wouldn't be able to pick up on it. He would. It would be an interesting meeting, I'm sure. This is why I don't know. I'm so conflicted right now. It's terrible.
Well, I'm not asking you to make a decision, Mr. Savage, and I'm definitely not asking you to go and kill someone.
I wasn't going to kill him. I was going to offer him. I don't kill people. They're safe. These people are safe. I feed them. I care for them.
Yes, how are the pigs called? The
Tarkalev.
Tarkalov. Yes, yes, the Tarkalov killed them, but doesn't matter.
I merely just I keep their food in perfect condition.
I'm not sure if that basement
Yeah.
is.
Well, I think the problem, Mr. Savage, is that you are becoming uninteresting. You need to find a different sort of game.
Then I shall have to bargain with them again. And maybe I should take their pain, but I can't release those prisoners into the world.
Then maybe you should kill them yourself. I'm sure they would like that.
I
Take
wonder,
their pain away. Do you have any idea how much those people will suffer? You have no idea what you've been doing to them. So be brave, kill them, set them free. And I'm trying to convince him to kill the people that he has in this basement.
Okay, roll a persuasion, and you can roll a resist if you want to.
yeah, I'll try.
I think the
Roll a 3
carnifex
now.
would like that.
I got 11, so
Okay,
Okay.
well, I rolled a 12 plus my bonus, so it's better than
oh,
you.
right. Yeah. Yes, I know what to do. I should just simply kill them. It'll be easy.
Nobody will know.
No, I can just fill the hole in. It's fine.
I can go with you if you want, if that make you feel better, and help you get rid of the
Well,
corpses
that's-
after.
Well, no, I'm just thinking we can just fill the basement in, fill the cave in, and leave them to suffer.
Yes,
Maybe.
but you're being a coward again.
Well, what do you want me to do? Spill their blood?
Yes, of
Spill
course.
the fossils?
Be brave.
Savage
Do it
goes
yourself like a man.
draws out his finest of blades and starts chanting over it in some crazy language, and he will slaughter everyone in the in the
Okay,
basement.
you're not there yet.
Yes, we're not there. We're still at the restaurant.
So you're going back to the hovel?
Yeah, I'm going to get my finest blades and
Okay, Ashworth, you're going to with him?
Yes,
With
I'm
him?
gonna go with him. I'm gonna ask Dr. Stein if he wants to come
Stein.
with us. It'll be an interesting experiment.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
Okay, so
absolutely want to document this.
the three of you go back to the hovel, and when you arrive, you see the before mentioned Dr. Romer is waiting next to the hovel. There's a carriage there as well.
out of my way. What are you doing outside my abode, sir?
Well,
I have work to do.
I've been waiting for you. I was expecting some news from you.
News? I've met this incredible woman. She's changed my life, Dr. Roman.
He looks at
The
her.
best.
Is she helping us?
She's helping me. We have plans, sir.
Well, I can say I can help him.
You can. So who
Well,
are
I
you?
don't know. I'm a traveler from another place.
He looks around. Another place? What do you mean by another place?
Well, I don't know how much you know. The Dr. Stein and the Monsieur Savage said you are Dr. Romer, but are you a doctor of what?
Medicine.
Oh, then probably you don't know much about the beyond.
Well, I know something.
Well, I came from there. Well, not from there. I came from another place in another time.
You're a traveler.
Yes.
You are here because
Well,
of Sauvage.
yes, and the pyramids. I had dealings with the pyramids in where I came from. That's why I fell into the beyond. I'm not telling him I'm a demon, and I'm hoping none of the well, probably somebody's going to say it.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Well, I'm not a demon
I'm just
yet.
fascinated by. I'm charmed, aren't I? So I'm totally under her spell.
So do you have any plans how to deal with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
So what
I just
happened
came.
what happens in the future? Is the pyramid still around?
Yes, at least in my future.
Mm, that's not good. But
I
yes,
don't think it can be destroyed.
yes, I had that in mind. These things usually can't be destroyed.
Well, I think the best thing that if they kill everybody that came to kill, they will maybe go away.
For a while.
But that's not pretty.
Dr. Roma, if we can't beat them, we must join them, sir.
Well, but we can't join them.
Well, I quite like this one.
Obviously, you can join them. We don't have to join them as well.
Well, that's up to you, but would that make us enemies? I've got no beef with you, Dr. Roma. Well, I do have some work to do. I must go feed the well, you know,
Well, of course. Do your
I have
do
to
your
I have
work.
to check on the prizes.
I don't think Monsieur Savage can be saved. Dr. Domer. He's a lunatic anyway.
I do wonder whether too many people know my secret. That wasn't ever part of the plan. Dr. Roma, perhaps you would like to come and view the pleasures of the flesh that I've been entertaining.
Well, I want to have a conversation with Dr. Romer, so you can go ahead, Julian.
I'm going on my own, am I, to
Yes,
You
I
said
want to
you
figure
were
out who Dr.
What
Romer
about Stein?
is affiliated with.
Stein, are you staying or are you going with Sauvage? No sound.
This is the double muting probably is very annoying.
yeah.
I'm gonna stay here and listen to what conversation that the two doctors have here,
Okay.
along with the woman from a different time.
Okay. I shall go to my hovel and sacrifice
Okay, so
in the
you
name
are
of the
you are
apostle.
left to your own to
Yeah.
Yes, be a
Okay.
big boy and so you can actually kill people.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just
what
go
do
in
you want to
there.
talk about?
Yes, well, I want to understand. So, who are you affiliated with?
It's an organization called the Veil Society.
Mm,
Let me check.
I
Society? Is it society?
wasn't it Syndicate?
The Veil Syndicate, yes, exactly.
Yes. Oh, I've heard about them in my time.
Oh, that's good. That means we are still around.
Yes, you are still around.
What is your time, by the way?
The 20th century.
Interesting. Are there flying cars? No,
No,
but people have pronounced. Okay, no.
no, not yet. I
Not
didn't
yet,
come
that's
from
true.
that.
Yes, that's
No, there are no
imaginary.
flying cars, but they should be. I'm thinking if Back to the Future already came out when in my time,
Yes.
but there will be in 20 years.
Oh, that's interesting. How do you know that
I saw it in a movie.
movie?
You already have movies.
No, they don't have
No?
it yet. No, no. This is
Oh,
a little bit before that.
yes.
You'd have a zoetrope. That'd be the closest.
I'll explain to him what a movie is.
Okay, I think he can understand, kind of.
It's like pictures, but they are moving.
Shh, got to get. Um.
I'm gonna build it.
Okay, so you were asking him something.
Yes. Okay, about the Veil. Okay. The Veil
Ah, the
Syndicate.
Veil. Yes, not the Veil.
Yes.
The Veil Syndicate, not Syndicate. Yes, Syndicate. Yes, the Veil Syndicate. Yes. Okay. So he tells you about that, and
Mhm.
well, he explains you what the
Yes.
Veil
Well, I
Syndicate.
guess I can understand. Maybe we can help each other. I just came here and I need allies. I only have the clothes in my body.
So, what is your purpose? Who sent you here?
I'm not sure. It's all very murky on the other side. I spent some time in the beyond.
It's not easy to do that, really, is it? Was it an accident or?
No, it was an accident.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was involved in the apples of pain were released from the pyramid and they were doing a series of murders. Uh, I was accidentally involved with it, not in the murders, but I bought the pyramids. I'm an art dealer and I bought it to sell, and that came to their attention. So there was someone they were after that was investigating, and I guess both of us were dragged into the beyond. I never saw him again. I was there I guess, in their place for some time, and then I just saw myself here today.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay, 17 with
Okay, he's
4,
persuaded.
5, 20 something.
He's very interested in your story. Um, and
I don't know why they let me go. Maybe they're still watching me, but I just knew I had to find Monsieur Savage and Dr. Stein.
but do you have any information about The pyramid or the
Well,
the
I know
apostle?
all the story of the pyramid, and I can tell them the story of the pyramid that probably he already knows.
Yeah, he's in for. Well, that's not really a secret. This is
Yes,
not too long after
yes, exactly.
the
And
book
I
is still
know the
available.
names of the main apostles. Apostles.
Hmm. Well, they are named in the book,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
he also knows it, but
Well, and I told him
never
about
stopped.
the Tarkolev,
I didn't know about those. What are those
hideous creatures. I
servants to the
think so.
apostle?
They look like, yes, pigs, humanoid pigs. They kill people that are in the slaughterhouse.
That's interesting information. I'll have to pass that to our friends at the syndicate.
I think I'm here to find the box. And maybe store it in some place that it doesn't ends up where it ended up in my time. And that way all those people wouldn't have died. Do you think that makes sense, Dr.
I'm not sure about
Homer?
that. I don't know how those things work. If it already happened in the future, how will it not happen if it's I don't know. I have no idea.
What
That's
do you think about it, Dr. Stein?
Alternate realities.
Are you going back then? Well, do you
I don't
know how to
know.
go back? Yes, you don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I know that I was thinking about running away to Paris. So it's ironic that I ended up here.
I'll produce the bag with the box, set it down on the table.
So what do you plan to do with this?
To open it up and show it to her.
The pyramid is here. So
Yes. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess none of us wants to touch it, right?
Is that what we have to do? Is like handle it with with your fingers? Is that what?
Yes, if you handle it, they will come.
So maybe we should get Savage and then try it.
Well, the thing is, even if you don't have to be. Even if you're not handling it, they still can come after you if you are near it when someone is handling it.
Oh, I leave that on the table then.
And I'm telling that them because I'm not worried because between me and Savage, someone can come from them if they want to. So
yeah.
Well, I'm quite happy reading this lot out. I cut the tongues of the victims and then I release some of them. I then hunt them down, slitting their throats. I then bathe in the blood of some and will hack others to tiny pieces.
So you
In
hear
the
some noises downstairs.
I will pledge my devotion to
People
the
screaming.
no, we
praise
cut off their thanks.
from the
Well,
beyond.
before this, they were
Yeah,
screaming. Well, they can still scream without their tongues.
yeah. Well, Savage is a psychopath.
He's being
We'll
a
read about the
psychopath.
Paris murders one day.
Well, they're already being circulated. But this is like his I don't know, almost the reprieve in the hope that the demons will now take him, and after his torture that will be most divine and pleasurable, he will be accepted as one of their flock.
Well, I'll try to play with Roma and say that. Well, I'm not sure, but I will try to help you. Maybe there's a way for us to banish them. I'm not sure. Maybe we need to figure out everybody that was on contact that had contact with it besides Sauvage. How did Sauvage get the box in the first place? The pyramid, I mean.
Wellington.
It was all through Wellington, but it was also through someone he knew had got hold of it, hadn't he? And he was trying to help.
Well, did anybody else died?
Yes.
Did anybody died? I'm asking this to Stein and are they hunting people? Because if they're not hunting people, then you are safe for now. They haven't been summoned yet.
Okay.
Savage returns soaking wet.
Dr. Romer seems appalled about that. You're not going out, are you?
Sorry? I've just been to bathe, that's all. I've
Yes. Well,
strenuous day. I'm actually rather tired now, to be fair. I think I've exhausted myself.
what did you do with the bodies? They have to be disposed of. This is not.
The bodies I haven't done anything to the bodies.
Well, okay.
They are in their they are in their graves, sir.
Yes, I will have to check that.
Well, maybe the blood will attract them.
I don't know whose side I'm on anymore. I did a terrible thing. I've done terrible things. I am a demon.
Now you, Savage, you hear some strange noises like pigs squealing.
Do you hear that? Do I have to make a wits check? Oh, cool! I could go insane.
Now, when you say that, you also
Oh
hear
no,
it.
I don't.
You both hear pigs, well, like a noise that seems like a pig squealing,
Do you hear it?
and it seems to come from the downstairs.
In my house. The swine are in my house. How dare they? Do you hear it?
Do we hear pigs?
Yes, yes. No, it doesn't sound exactly like pigs, but it sounds like a sound that is similar to pigs squealing.
That's maybe the Takalev. The Takalev. I would let them be. It's safer.
In my house?
Well, if they're cleaning the bodies for you,
Maybe, maybe.
And then the door to the hovel opens, and you see a silhouette on the other side.
What strange vision is this?
It looks like a very large man.
Have you come for me?
And you hear a voice, a male voice. It says, "Yes." And the man walks inside the hovel, and you see that is Carnifex.
I have committed great deeds in your name.
He smiles. Let's see if you did. This gentleman here, I don't know him. Ashworth, what is your first name? Miranda, right?
Miranda. See.
Miranda, who is this man here?
Are you talking about which one of
Well,
them?
both. Who are these men?
Well, this is Dr. Stein, a person of interest, and this is Dr. Romer from the Veil Institute Syndicate.
Oh, yes. Kill him, Miranda.
The one from the Veil Syndicate?
Yeah, Veil.
Yes, Veil, yes. So I will break his neck. I'll try to.
Okay, roll.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Not your neck, the other ones. Yes.
I know, but people snapping people's necks, and I don't know people that well.
Is this an
That's
initiative?
going to be melee, right? I have
Uh,
martial arts, so I can use
brawling.
martial arts
I
and
Yes,
didn't
martial arts, yes.
kick
Yes.
his head off.
He's
Reminds
not
me of
expecting, so he's not going to do
yes.
anything
So
about it.
12. Can I use? I don't have bonus for any. So 13.
Okay, 13 is enough to grapple him by the neck, so you can you can't break his neck, but you can strangle him.
I don't know why, but breaking necks
Well, look,
sounds like
Yeah,
something very devilish to do.
yes, it will be interesting, but you're not as strong. So you
Yes.
just you grapple him by his neck and you start strangling. He tries to get himself loose, but he can't. So you'll just
Can I put his tongue out?
then Carnifex looks at you, Stein, and he tells you, "Well, my name is Carnifex. I come from another place. I am pleased to meet you. You haven't
I-
summoned me, so you don't have to be worried about."
No.
I'm more worried about her than you right now. While she's choking that guy out.
I'm gonna cut out his tongue and offer it to Carnifex.
Gonna
So
go.
you're gonna help me kill
Yeah. What's one more?
Helping him smother.
I rolled a 18 altogether.
What do you want to do? Sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't-
cut his tongue out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You cut his tongue. Okay, so you
And I offer it to Carnifex and say, here's the foul wretch's tongue, Lord.
Oh, I forgot these people from the past are so romantic about these things.
you should cut off his dick. I tell him, well, that'll be more impressive.
Yeah, well,
Can I do that on an 18 or have I got to roll again?
no, you can also cut off his dick.
Yeah, I
Okay,
do that
so
as well. So he's Dick Lord.
you offer him his tongue and his dick.
Yeah.
Um,
But you, Carnifex, I beseech thee.
he smiles. Is amused by your energy.
And I have bathed in blood for you, my lord.
How old are you, boy?
You know what? In all the excitement,
I need to get some water.
he's socially inept, so he's probably in his 20s.
I remember that he was a young guy.
He was
Right.
only young, yeah, he's a student, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bit wet behind the ears, but enthusiastic all the same.
I like your enthusiasm, boy.
I have bags of it all for you, Lord.
I think you can serve us. Why not? If she
Oh.
can, you can also.
Well, I have served you. You've been accepting my offering, and I have plenty more. I bathe in the blood.
Not exactly, boy. The pigs have been eating your offerings.
Well,
Those things
that's
down
good.
there.
That's all they're good for. Swine food.
Yes, you'll have to level up your game.
Well, how I throw myself upon you to guide me, and I shall be your loyal servant. And you can do as you wish.
Meanwhile, Dr. Romer is already dead.
Gonna bleed to death, right?
Yeah, he bled to death. Well, you didn't even, right now, you didn't even have to smother him. He was already dying from his wounds.
Alistar is going to take all this in and all this like crazy crap that's going on, and he's just going to reach into his jacket, pull the morphine out, and
You have to join them, Stein. You can't fight these creatures. It is their world, and I, for one, embrace it.
just enough to take the edge off, you know.
Are you getting nervous? Carnifex asks you. I have
To
some
I
food
said,
time.
it's just a vice.
Yes. Well, I can help you. Well, not myself, but some of my friends might help you. Do you want some help, Mr. Stein?
Possibly.
possibly.
Depends on what help you offer.
He opens the door, and a beautiful woman, almost naked, comes in. Do you like her, Mr. Stein? She's she's a strange one, very pale. She has dark hair, but she's very shapely and pretty and naked.
He is intrigued, to say the least.
Of course, she has a dark aura. I can't demand it from you because, well, I can't, but I can offer you if you want.
No deals with demons today for me.
And she smiles.
Not yet.
She smiles at you. And she whispers, "Join me. Come, come, Alistair."
Is it any compelling or just
She's
I
not.
was
No,
thinking you've
she
got a
can't do
roll of
that.
wits roll
But
yourself.
it's just compelling in the way that she's beautiful and all that. But you don't have to roll anything.
Oh, okay.
Well, Sauvage, if you want to, you can.
Yeah, Savage might even succumb if he rolls over. Oh, he's rolled equal to his wit. He
he
rolled
is
a 10.
a glutton and a drug abuser? Let's see what his wits are. 13. I think he holds himself like,
Yeah,
let's take things in for a minute here. Let's slow down.
Oh, if you were driven by lust, that would have been it.
yeah, that's true. Well, Sauvage, if you want to, you can be stumbled upon, and she can treat you badly. And
Savage is no, he's resisted because
oh
he's
yeah,
actually driven by. Let me know. I'm not even sure if I didn't make him. He's
you're
got
just you're a
OCD
psychopath.
literature and things, and
That's probably
he's an obsessive compulsive, and but he is impulsive as well. Oh, he is driven by a wanderlust. So it's like he longs to journey and travel and learn. So it is a type of lust, but it's not the sexual.
hmm
He treat it as a wanderlust.
okay. So Carnifex tells you, well, I think this is all for tonight. I'm going away.
Take us with you, Lord.
Not yet,
Teach thee.
not yet.
Ah. Well, I will serve thee, for I
We will.
wish to re-bargain with you.
Yes, we will talk about that soon. Soon enough. We will discuss a different bargain. Well, actually, we will discuss a bargain because we haven't discussed anything.
I long to see the flying cars.
The flying cars, yes. Maybe you will see them. I will have some plans for you, but not right now.
Faraway places intrigue me.
I ended up doing something good. I helped Sauvage.
Yeah, he's been the man. He really has. He's
He doesn't have to kill people every day now.
no, and
Not killing them, feeding them to the pigs.
So Carnifex and the woman, they retire. They get they traverse the door to the other side and they just disappear.
So I guess I'm stuck here.
Yes, and you are stuck here for now. And we can't go any further because there's Daniel's character which has to be involved in this.
Yes, I don't think that character is
I'm
gonna
not
go
sure. Yeah,
gonna go very well with this craziness.
Well,
So this is
maybe
gonna be
maybe
fun.
not that character, but you'll have to find some of his
Well,
characters.
it can be that character. Well, we're not gonna be. So if they left, we can pretend we are all normal.
Yeah, well, he wasn't here, so I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't have to play this one. He can play the other one.
The
So,
detective.
yeah, or
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
Well,
one.
he wasn't here, so he doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know
Yeah,
that.
well, I'll have to tell him about this.
Yeah.
Not his
He
character,
must
but
stop.
himself. So he's
Yes, I know. But
can-
if the apostles they go away and don't demand nothing from us, yes, well,
yeah,
Well,
well, we'll have-
um, you know, you've got your powers, and I want some now. I have proven my worth, hopefully, to Carnifex. But yes, I'm an excitable young rapscallion now. I think he's come of age slightly, Savage.
yeah.
well, but now you
After killing
see,
people as much as made him
yeah. So I'll
grow
tell
up.
him. So you see, you're free.
For the time being, but maybe I don't want to be free. I want to serve these creatures.
Well, I don't think they
Well,
are the micromanagement type of masters. I think they expect you to do things that will please them, and they will reward you if you do.
absolutely.
But I don't think they gave you
I have,
direct orders.
no, I have no direct orders as yet. But I can now move out of this hovel.
Yeah, the bodies downstairs were all devoured. They are not there anymore.
So I've been feeding my offerings to the pigs. I'm a little bit offended by that, but
Well, there's still a body here.
well,
You killed him. That one is still there. Dr. Romer
oh,
bled to death in in the ground.
I'm gonna boil him up, I think, though, just in case. Scatter the bones, grind them down.
Just throw them in the basement. Those dudes will eat them.
Yeah, they might, but I think it would be fitting to boil his head at least.
Okay. Cook him.
Yes. And I go and put the kettle on.
Well, now I want to figure out how I can get access to these
You want to
things
succumb? Excellent.
so that the crime mafia has a place to put all the bodies instead of the river.
Oh, you want the pigs? Well, that can be arranged.
Interesting.
I think. They will not mind eating
I
some
don't
more
know
bodies.
if they can swim either. That would be awesome.
Well, Stein is a scientist, right?
Yeah, you can make them swim.
No,
Yeah,
I'm thinking, could he figure out a way to open a gate with the Beyond? What is his speciality?
he's a mad scientist that specializes in occult and engineering technician.
So I guess we could work on that. Know that I don't know shit about occult, but now I know I have an innate sense for magic now. And eventually I want to go back. I don't want to be stuck in the 19th century being poor.
You can try to find a way to open the gate to some place in the beyond. Of course, it's
Yes.
difficult to pinpoint where you are going to.
But you can put the bodies there. If you open a gate to the
Yeah.
Beyond, you can just
Even
leave
if
the
it's
bodies
not,
there,
even if it's not to the right place, you can just
dump
I'll
them
build
there.
dump them. Yeah,
the
they will
first
disappear.
Stargate.
Yeah. Okay, let's finish the recording.